What if you could learn a language not from some stuffy textbook, but from a real-life adventure? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to follow a journey to one of the most incredible wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal. And while we're at it, we'll break down some essential American English phrasal verbs that really help you tell a great travel story.
So just for a second, put yourself in this situation. Your goal is the magnificent Taj Mahal. But standing between you and that incredible view is the beautiful, organized chaos of India. How in the world do you get from point A to point B when everything is new, a little bit overwhelming? That's the challenge we're about to dive into.
Okay, so our story kicks off on a super humid morning in Delhi. The air is so thick, the camera lens is already fogging up, and right away there's a problem. The Uber's gone, the hotel is, well, who knows where, and the street is just this constant flow of traffic. It's that classic travel moment, right? You're a little lost, and you've got to think fast.
And that brings us to our very first phrasal verb, drop off. The Uber dropped him off. You hear this all the time in American English. It just means to take someone or something to a destination and leave them. My friend dropped me off at the airport, or the mailman will drop off the package. Super simple, super common.
So, what do you do when you're lost? You have to figure things out. This one is so useful, you'll use it constantly. It means to solve a problem or just understand something by thinking about it. Our traveler, he needs to figure out where his hotel is. You might need to figure out how to put that new desk together, or figure out what your boss really meant in that email. It's all about finding that aha moment.
All right, so after finally getting in touch with his guide, the next part of the adventure begins. It's time to escape the city streets and make a break for the Delhi train station. And this is like jumping from one kind of chaos right into another.
The train station is just a total sensory overload. It's loud, it's crowded, and for a foreigner, it is completely confusing. Seriously, without his guide Fussiel, trying to find the right platform would have been pretty much impossible. It's a perfect reminder of why having a little local help can be an absolute lifesaver.
And as if the crowds weren't enough of a challenge, the weather decides to throw in a surprise, a sudden downpour. But this little moment of chaos, it gives us our next phrasal verb, one that comes directly from the action of trying to stay dry.
They were able to duck under a cover. You can just picture that, can't you? That quick little move to get out of the rain. To duck under means to lower yourself fast to get beneath something. Could be ducking under a cover from the rain, ducking under a low tree branch, or even ducking under a ball flying at your head.
And then, a moment of pure calm. After all the craziness of the station, they make it onto the first-class, air-conditioned train. It's this peaceful little bubble, and it even comes with an interesting breakfast. This is that sigh of relief every traveler looks forward to, in the middle of a whirlwind day. So after a couple of hours watching the Indian countryside zip by, our traveler arrives in Agra, the city of the Taj. And if you thought Delhi was chaotic, let me tell you, Agra has its own special brand of beautiful madness.
Right there at the Agra station, a new guide is already waiting. And this is where having a pre-planned tour really makes all the difference. No stress, no confusion. This perfect, seamless transition gives us our next key phrasal verb. The guide picked me up. This is pretty much the opposite of drop off. It means to go somewhere specifically to get someone. Like, I'll pick you up at 8, or she went to pick up her kids from school. In this case, the guide was there waiting to collect the traveler, making sure the handoff was totally smooth. This slide just captures the paradox of Agra streets perfectly. On the surface, it looks like total mayhem. Cars, rickshaws, even cows just sharing the road. And yet, somehow, it all works. There's this hidden order to it, a kind of organic flow that, honestly, a foreigner could never navigate on their own. It's amazing to watch. So after navigating the streets, the train, the traffic, the moment has finally arrived. The final destination, the whole reason for this entire journey, the Taj Mahal. To really appreciate this place, you have to get your head around the sheer scale of it. This isn't just a pretty building. It's a monument to love, built by an emperor for his wife. Just imagine the effort. Over 20 years to build, more than 20,000 workers, and the main white marble was hauled over 200 miles. That's just an unbelievable feat of devotion.
Now here's a cool fact a lot of people don't know. The Taj Mahal complex includes one active mosque. Because of this, the entire monument actually closes to tourists every Friday, so local Muslims can come for prayers. It's this powerful reminder that this world wonder is still very much a living, breathing place of worship. Once you get inside the main building,
the mausoleum, cameras are not allowed. It's a really serene, quiet space. Right in the exact center is the tomb of Mumtaz Mahal. The whole complex is built in perfect symmetry all around her. But then, off to the side, there's the tomb of the emperor, Shah Jahan himself. His final resting place is the only thing in the entire design that isn't symmetrical, a final kind of poignant imperfection in a place of perfection.
And that's where our journey ends. We saw our traveler get dropped off, have to figure things out, duck under some rain, and get picked up. See, these aren't just vocabulary words. They're the building blocks of telling a good story. So now I want you to think about a recent journey you've had. It could be a trip, a project at work, any challenge. What phrasal verbs would you use to tell your story?